In order to run and develop on Dr. Horticulture, you will need Xcode, Swift, Firebase, and Cocoapods. Xcode, the version of Xcode we were using is 11.4.1. If you do not see it on the developer Apple download release page, you can also go to More and go to Xcode 11.4.1 and download it through the zip page. Both links for the release page and the More page will be listed on the final document so that you'll be able to have access to those links and be able to download Xcode much easier. In order to get access to Firebase, you'll have to Google Firebase. You will click on Firebase Google. You will go to console on the email that you will be using for developing, and you will have a list of all of your Firebase projects here. Dr. Horticulture should be given to you when you start the project, and you'll be seeing the database. You'll have the real-time database, and you'll get to see all of the information that's been used on the app. The image accuracy for their accuracy settings, the product owner's URL homepage, the articles and their article URLs, the plant values for plant type for plants that have been added for the app, their plant names, and the thresholds for the image processing, and their fertilizer recommendations. In order to be add members to the project for them to work on, you would have to go to the wheel next to Project Overview on the sidebar, click on Users and Permissions, and then click Add Member and add the email addresses of the members that will be working on the project, and then give them a role. In order to use the Firebase and the modules used for this product, you'll need to install Cocoapods, which means you'll need to you'll need to open up your terminal, which is this top left window I have open here, and you'll need to, in order to check which version of, if you have Cocoapods installed, you need to type pod -- version. And this should list either an error or the version number that we're using of Cocoapods. If you don't have Cocoapods installed, you can type in sudo gem install Cocoapods into your terminal. Once you've done that, you'll need to redirect your directory in terminal into the project folder, which you've already done so. Once you've done that, you will type pod install, because that is where the pod file listed for Dr. Horticulture is. If you look at if you also need to add any more pods to the pod file later on, you can also just type add after the pods, type in pod, and whatever pod that you will be adding to it.